Howdy and welcome to another episode of Breaking the Seal. If you've ever considered taking the worst parts of your food and replacing it with fruit, go ahead and hit the like button. And if you've ever just never thought about your nutrition, which I'm sure a lot of us have not, then go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Because I don't know if there's anything on this channel that I've really done that could be considered healthy for you except for that soursop fruit. That was an adventure. But this is exciting. I'm sure it's been a while since y'all have seen this cup. Oh man, I can't wait to get back to my roots here because today is a really special one. Lucky Charms has finally seemed to turn around and decided to take all their cat food pieces and make them berry flavored. And they're also all different colors. Look at that. You got red, you got light green, you got dark green, you got grapefruit, you got purple. Oh man, and you got 2 new marshmallows. Now, I know we all have the marshmallows given from the dragon version of Lucky Charms. They just added different shaped marshmallows. They haven't done anything special with them. These are supposedly berry marshmallows. We're going to put that to the test, see if they actually put another flavor in there. What do we got going on in the back here? Make your world more magical. Lucky uses the magic of his charms to make his world a more enchanted place. What? Oh, we got Spanish and English going on here. Okay. Hearts let Lucky bring objects to life. That can get concerning. It's like Giorno. Stars give Lucky the power to fly. Yeah. Horseshoes help Lucky speed things up. Clovers bring Lucky good luck. That's great. He's a leprechaun. He's supposed to be lucky. Blue moons make Lucky invisible. This dude is like a superpower or something. Unicorns bring color to Lucky's world. Wait, then what does the rainbow do? Rainbows give Lucky the power of teleportation? I have a feeling something got retconned here at some point. Red balloons give Lucky the power to float. What? Why do you need to float if you already fly? Somebody was very unimaginable. I mean, they tried their hardest, but I think they gave this a total of, 5 minutes of thought. They probably did a what's the first thing that comes off the top of your head, and they went that with several random employees to make the back of this box. I find that quite disappointing. Anyways, this isn't actually an episode of Breaking the Seal. I've fooled you. This is actually a Broken Seal episode because my wife found this and she's like, that's a real thing? I'm getting into that. I was like, but I haven't done a video on it. She's like, well, you take too long to do your videos on these cereals anyway, so I'm getting into it. Which, quite honestly, she's not wrong. So, let's pour this out. Ooh, we're already quite colorful. Oh man. Alright, I probably didn't need to pour that much, but wow. Look how red that is. Something went to the floor. A dog will find that. Dogs can eat berries, right? But look how red that is. This is one of the cat food pieces. I gotta say, it is slightly less cat food. It's definitely, I don't know, it is debatably better than the usual cat food pieces, so you can keep that in mind. Let's try one of these berry marshmallows. What is this supposed to be anyway? Oh, it's a blueberry and a raspberry. That's probably what they're going for. Is this one of the new ones? Yeah, that's one of the new ones. They tried their best to make a raspberry. This isn't even a raspberry. I think this is supposed to be a cranberry, but it's not as deep red as it probably should be. Okay, you could construe that as berry. No, that's definitely berry. That is absolutely berry. Keeping that in mind, I do expect this cereal overall to provide a more berry flavor, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be an overwhelming berry flavor. Here's that light green one. You definitely got a rainbow of pieces going on in this cereal, which I greatly appreciate. Ooh, and this is exciting. It does appear that each of these pieces, they are not specific to that color. Each color uses both the X's and the trees. So that's really neat. I do think, honestly, I think that's kind of lazy the more I think about it. But there's only one thing that we can put with this cereal, and that's the South Mountain Creamery. Ooh, I'm so excited to get into this again. As you can see, I've been getting into it for other things, mostly Raisin Bran, because that's a debatably healthier cereal than other stuff that I have in my house. Oh, that's the good stuff. So Lucky Charms I've probably been over it before, how well it does with the milk. This Lucky Charms can last longer than... I put this about average. Maybe a little less than average, because Lucky Charms, it does get soggy, but the marshmallows really help bring it back to life. The cat food pieces themselves, they stay relatively crunchy for a while, but if it wasn't for the marshmallows, this will be just a dog water tier cereal. You might as well be eating this with mud, because there's not much that you can do to make it better. Let's go ahead and give that a bite. That is actually very berry. I'm rather impressed with that. Now, I would say, oh gosh, I feel like I need to have Trix again in order to compare it to that, because I do want to say that it's not quite Crunch Berry, but it's definitely not Fruit Loops. It's somewhere in between there. Fruity Pebbles are definitely more fruitier than this, but Fruity Pebbles aren't as crunchy as this is. And then once again, once you add milk to it, yeah, you still have a slightly enhanced berry flavor through the cat food pieces, but the marshmallows save the day. The marshmallows give you bursts of berry flavor into them, which is so exciting for this cereal. That being said, the original Lucky Charms has a quite established flavor going on with it. Barely sugared pieces along with marshmallows that really give you bursts of sugar. This is kind of the same way, but they've turned it entirely into berry. The only thing that I could say about this, like if you're gonna buy it, do you like berry flavor instead of the regular cereal flavor? I'm still a big proponent of the regular Lucky Charms. I feel like if I went entirely into the berry Lucky Charms, I would probably get kind of sick of it after a while, just because of how intense that berry flavor can get. I don't know if I could say the same for Crunch Berry. This is just so different. I honestly, I think I'm biased on that, because the original Lucky Charms is one of my top 3. However, this is not a bad cereal at all. This is actually quite spectacular. I do recommend it. What's up? Oh yeah, I put that over there to get it out of frame.
You did not just call that a good cereal.
It is.
It is stale Trix with marshmallows.
Sure. I mean, like, it's not Crunch Berry, but it's above Fruit Loops is how I put it. Which Fruit Loops did put marshmallows in there, and that was actually quite wonderful.
Above Fruit Loops?
Yeah.
At least Fruit Loops have fruit flavor.
Oh, no. I'm not saying that these, like, this is a cereal that I would buy over Fruit Loops. I'm talking about the berry flavor coming from it.
Agree to disagree.
All right, fine.
Just because you put marshmallows in a cereal doesn't make it good.
Thank you. You are cluttering my desk. I don't even have a trash can in here anymore.
Why? Where is it?
I don't know. Bye. So after finishing that cup, I gotta say that this Lucky Charms does feel rather uninspired by the end of this bowl. It was very exciting on those first couple bites, but by the end of it, it was thoroughly underwhelming. Even though it does have a fruity flavor, it really doesn't hold up to other fruit flavored cereals. It's a very upfront cereal. Do I recommend it? Like, do I thoroughly recommend it? That is a choice. If you're really looking for that berry flavor, you can't get away without Lucky Charms crunchy pieces and the marshmallows supporting it, which I get. It is a very exciting experience. Still stick with the regular Lucky Charms. But that berry flavor, if you really want to try that berry flavor, you could go out. But it's so unfortunate. Like, I had high hopes for this thing, and I feel like it's just not meeting a full level of enjoyment that I'd like to get out of it, which is really unfortunate. Oh well, that's all I got for this one. I will see you all on the next one.